Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Sunday, March 16th, 2025. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out, different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas, if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. I try to get my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome. The great comments and tips are greatly appreciated. If you are wondering why I have a little bit more score going on than you take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 25% boost. Of course, I claimed that right off the current season 19 season pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%, equaling 25%. You can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the season pass. Now, these are the last remaining days of the current season 19 season pass, because as we all know by now, this coming Tuesday, March 18th, 2025, will be a brand new season 20, along with the Glow of the Ghoul update, which I am very excited for. And if you do have any tickets available to you on the current season 19 season pass, I recommend using them, because those tickets do not get transferred to the next season. And even if you're happy with the rewards that you claimed with those tickets, I recommend just using them anyway, because why not get some free stuff? And of course, with that brand new season 20 coming, our 25% boost will go right back down to 0, and we'll have to make our way through that season pass and get it back up to 25% again. Okay, let's take a look here, Jimmy boy. So we got our work cut out for us here today. Yeah, I'll take a look at this one here first. Consume any chems too. So for the vast majority of us, we carry chems on us. I don't know anyone who doesn't. We can find chems just laying around the wasteland. We can buy chems from the medical dispensers and at all the train stations. We can buy chems from other players' vendors. We can get chems off of enemies, such as human enemies, stim packs, for example. We get them off of human enemies, so we have Blood Eagles, this type of icon here, this type of icon here for cultists. Point Pleasant is a real good spot for many different type of chems. Of course, there'd be about 20 cultists here, roughly. Not saying everyone will have stim packs on them, but the good majority of them will, and there's just a lot of chems. I think the most we ever found at one time was 30 chems here, so it's a pretty good spot to find chems. Even down here at the Gilman Lumber Mill, nice neutral area where the responders are, just south of Vault 76, great spot for some chems, as well as in around the Morgantown Airport, around the runway, around the arrivals area, pretty good spot for chems. Alright, so let's take a look here. You see the HP bar at the bottom left hand corner of my screen. So if I try to take a stim pack, for example, I'm just kind of showing you this. So I am already full health, so it's not going to count. Okay, so if you do take a stim pack, you're thinking, okay, why is it not working? It could be because you're full health, right? So just an FYI there. So let's head down to our items section and our aid section. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to take a rad away here. Get rid of those rads. There we go. And I usually carry mentats on me there, so let's take some berry mentats. There we go. Consume any chems 2 for 2. Alright, so just an FYI, we can get chems all over the wasteland, and the vast majority of us carry chems on us. Alright, let's see what's next here. Scrap junk to produce springs 5. Good stuff. So springs is a junk item, and we can use the bulk and scrap method at the Tinker's Workbench. So you go to any Tinker Workbench at all, you go ahead and go craft. Go down to the bulk, go down to the S section, and to bulk 1 spring, you need 10 loose springs and 2 plastic. You go ahead and you bulk your 1 spring, and then you scrap it. Is hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge is the bulk and scrap method. Also for the folks that are kind of short on time, or for the people that just like to get things done quick and easy. Now we can buy bulk springs from various vendors in around the wasteland. More so right down here at the White Spring Mall. So if you go to the north entrance, brings us right down to the mall. You can use the front door entrance as well. It's just an additional loading screen to get down to the mall. But usually one of those vendors down there will sell 4 or 5 bulk springs on them. And we can find springs randomly throughout the wasteland. Typewriters are a good source of springs. Lots of typewriters here in the Charleston Capitol building, the level 50 D&B building with all the ghouls. Pretty good spot there for springs. As well as up here, Camp McClintock. And if you go over here to Sugar Grove, if you make your way all the way to the end, again, it's a great spot for cigarette packs of cigarettes and cigarette cartons for asbestos. However, if you make it all the way to the end, there is a 50% chance you'll come across an assaultron. The other 50% chance will be a Colonel Gutsy, but at the very end, they'll have lots of those packs of cigarette cartons, and they don't have a lot of pencils. They'll have a lot of battered clipboards right on a shelf. All right, so that's a really good spot as well. You make it through that little fun house there. All right, let's go to Camp McClintock here today. Somewhere's nice and easy. Sometimes I find even Graham, if you're wandering around the wasteland and you happen to find Graham, I find Graham's a pretty good source of bulk items as well. Alright, so this is a nice neutral area. Let's head inside here. Of course, we're looking for our battered clipboards here, so let's pick one up. Go under the items section, so you can see there one spring for battered clipboards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, right? But as you can see, there's a lot more. There's more over here in the floor. There's more up there in that container. So it is a real good, so there's a typewriter right there, so it's even better. Great spot for springs as well as ballistic fiber. Let's go ahead and scrap this stuff. There we go, scrap trying to produce springs, so we don't need a 5. 5 for 5, done. But again, the bulk and scrap method is where it's at if you're kind of short on time. Alright, let's see what's next here. Actually, I'll pop back to our camp here real quick. It's funny how that picture, that very old picture, comes up quite often. Alright, let's go to our Tinker's Workbench here. There we go. So the next daily here, scrap trying to produce Antiseptic 5. So Antiseptic is a junk item that we cannot use the bulk and scrap method at the Tinker's Workbench. So let's just kind of show you that at our Tinker's Workbench. Bulk. As we go to the A section, as you can see, Antiseptic is not here. So we have to go out and try to find some junk items that we can scrap to give us antiseptic. Tick blood is a real good source of antiseptic. If you come up here, the Moonshiner Shack, usually there's about 2 or 3 ticks, but sometimes if you come here, the 2 guys that are there will kill the ticks before you even get a shot off, so just be aware of that. But we can find ticks there very reliably. And another fairly decent spot is if you come over here to Dolly Sod's Wilderness, and you make your way over here to the this workshop here. There's usually about anywhere from 3 to 4 ticks that are running around there. And they're a little bit high level, so just an FYI on that. But the tick blood will definitely give us antiseptic that way. There are Brexo cleaners, not only the regular kind, but the industrial solvent kind will give us antiseptic as well. We can find some of them at the Red Mega Stop. I find one of the best places is right down here. We come here to the White Spring North entrance on the outside. So let's do that here today. We're going to go to the outside. I actually have a video on this location. It's a very short video. Right, so we're going to take a look to the north. We're going to see this red building here. It's a little laundromat. We're going to head inside. And of course, we're looking for the green boxes of the Abrexo Cleaner Industrial Grade. Let's go ahead and grab that. So if you see there, 3 antiseptic, as well as acid and fiberglass as well. All right, so how many do we need actually? Just need 5, right? So that was 3 right there, so we just need 1 more box. There we go. So there's another box there. There's a 4th box here, pretty cool. There's actually the regular kind right in this bath, just to show you. Like of course we can, maybe in a lot of bathrooms we'll see the regular kind, but usually just 1 or 2. I believe up in the overseer's home has a couple. and around, show you that there, the Overseer's home, even down here at Fort Defiance, a pretty decent spot for that. All right, let's go ahead and scrap this stuff. I believe there's a workbench in here somewheres. There we go. Let's scrap the stuff up here. There we go, done. Scrap Durant to produce Antiseptic, 5 for 5. So again, we cannot use the bulk and scrap method there. Look at that. Oh, baby. Yes, sir. Look at that, another typewriter there. Good stuff. Yeah, this is a nice spot for many great things. Good old White Springs, inside and outside. Yeah. All right, let's see what's next here. Let's go ahead here. So you can almost do these two at the same time. Where there's usually mole miners, there are mole rats. Not all the time, but some of the time. But let's go after some mole miners here first. 10. So you can find mole miners in around many great spots and around the wasteland. Anywhere from 12 to 19 on a good day here in Monadga. Right up here in Monadga mine, maybe 3 or 4 up there. We can also find mole rats here as well. Probably one of the best spots for mole miners for many players is right down here in good old Welsh. And of course, right over here at the Blackwater mine. Again, it's a little bit higher level area inside and outside of the mine, but there are a lot of mole miners here. And they can actually, inside the mine, they can actually be a little rushing like right in your face kind of deal. Now, sometimes if you come across these Hornwright testing sites on your gameplay, there'll be an event called Breach and Clear, and there's usually a lot of mole miners there, as well as maybe about a half a dozen mole rats there as well. So if you're lucky enough for that event to pop up, you can actually kill 2 birds with 1 stone there. Let's go up to Monadga. We haven't been up here in a little while, so let's go to Monadga here today. And again, as I mentioned, there will be, I think in total, there may be about a half a dozen mole rats here. But we'll go through that anyway. I'll try to keep from killing too many mole rats here. There's our first mole rat there, and he probably died. No, he didn't. Yeah, he died from the explosion there. Right. So dramatic, these guys, eh? Now, if you're on a public server, this is a very popular spot for people. And there's a good chance that a lot of them will be killed here, as well as Welsh. So just an FYI, if you're limited to public servers, you may have to server hop either Welsh or this spot, or just go right to the Blackwater mine to get them. But this is a really popular spot. I've come here many times on public servers, and every one of these mole miners be cleaned right out. Alright. And again, you just make your way up through again. There's probably about at least, geez, I'll say at least maybe 10 more just on the other side of town, as well as maybe 1 or 2 other mole rats. Alright, let's take a look at that one here next then. Hello, Mole Rat 5. So many great spots we can find mole rats in around the wasteland. Again, right here in good old Monadga. I would say at least half a dozen. At least half a dozen here. Probably one of the best spots here is Riverside Manor. Right down here in Welsh. So you actually spawn at the train station. You work your way down the tracks here. There'll be 2 brood mothers. You work your way down the hill, and there'll be some ultracite crystals. So The mole rats down there are actually called Ultra Mite, and there'll be about 2 or 3 of them, so you can kill them down there. Then you work your way back up the hill towards Welsh, and there'll be 2 more brood mothers up there. So it's a real nice little spot, as well as you can get rid of your mole miners that way if you so wish. And of course, I believe there's about 2 or 3 of them up here at the Green Country Lodge, right here in good old Flatwoods. And right down here, Shenandoah Visitor Center, that little tunnel that leads over towards the ranger station. Pretty good spot for a couple of mole rats there as well. And we can find glowing mole rats in many great spots in and around, and usually they're glowing right down here in the Skyline Valley region. Alright, so we can try to finish this off in Monica. I don't know, but well, yeah, we'll carry on here. Why not? See how maybe we'll get some more, have a little bit of fun here. Oh, boys. Military grade duct tape. Can't say no to that. Oh, where's our boy here? Where's he at? Where's this guy at? Oh, he was here. Wonder if he died from the explosion of that truck. It's a possibility. Of course, we didn't shoot at him, so we didn't get credit for it. Holy. Oh, he's not dead, he's dead now. Ouch. There's our boy there. And one more brave soul there. Alright, so I think like there's only 3 of them here today. Or mole rats. Usually there's a little bit more than that. Maybe we go around town, maybe explore around town a little bit more. Alright, so that's fine. Let's finish this off. We'll go over here to Flatwoods. We'll spawn here at the Green Country Lodge. Now the video that I have is a popular video. I bring you down to Welsh, and I bring you over to the Riverside Manor. And I think the link to that video may be down in the description for mole rats, so you can check that out if you so wish. That's the possum, Jim. Whoa! Yeah. That's how you solve that problem. Poor little guy. Yeah, whatever, Jim. Moving on. Look at this guy. He's just belly up there. Didn't know what hit him. Alright, good stuff. Let's see what's next here. Complete Daily Quest 1, so there is a link in the description for a video called Daily Quest for Newbies, and you have to be a newbie to watch that video. Of course, we don't do every daily quest on the map, but we do quite a few of them in that hour and 10 minutes. It's all time-stamped. I show you how to toggle them active and how to complete them. Now, there's usually a couple I usually kind of highlight for these videos just for the sheer easiness, but as we all know, there's lots of daily quests to do. It's the one down here, the giant teapot, talk to Sweetwater. It's the one right up here, Cricket's Fort, talk to the curator. Right over here, the pumpkin house, speak with Jack. All right. Now, there are so-called daily quests here in the game, but there are some daily quests that are not, you won't get credit for the daily challenge if you complete it, such as the one here at the Gilman Lumber Mill. So just an FYI there. So the last time we had this, we actually went to Camden Park, and we did the chow line. It was pretty awesome. So let's go back down here. I'm just kind of interested to see if the other ones will also count. I'm sure they will, but you just never know with this game. As I mentioned, there are daily quests that are not that don't count towards the daily challenge for some reason. But let's go here. We'll kill a couple of scorps here at the same time, because why not? Let's get rid of these guys. So there are some quests. So the one we did last time was right down here at the chow line. Very, very easy to do. Did you see that? It's like, he's go to, he stops. No, get nothing. The chow line in here, this one here is very, very easy to do. So I believe there's a couple more over here. Now, I haven't done these in a very long time, but let's get rid of these scorched here. This don't give us any issues. Oh wow, you survived. Alright, so I believe Dross Toss. Let's take a look here. Yep, Dross Toss. So let's go ahead and toggle him active. Daily Dross Toss. Earn Mr. Fuzzy tokens by tossing lumps of dross to the targets. Let's try it. I haven't done it in a while. And you guys are probably going to laugh. I'm going to have a good laugh. Okay, go to the dross toss. Grab the dross to begin. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Burp. Up a little higher, Jim. Oh, good, we got one. Oh. Did we win? Oh, we did, okay. Okay. I thought we had to pick it up each time. Again, it's been a very long time since I've completed this. Alright, so that completed our daily quest. So nice and easy. Real nice and easy down here. And that was Jeremy who had mentioned that there a little while ago. And he mentioned the first about the chow line, so I did that. And then I thought, you know what, let's do the other ones down here just to kind of, try to change it up a little bit. What do you think of that there? What do you think of that, Zach? He's like, yeah, don't quit your night job there. Let's take a look at the last one here. Eat a cake, pie, or candy, 10. Okay, so this one here, we can do a variety of different ways. We can craft our own pie. We can craft our own cake, and we have camp resources that will give us candy, okay, as well as popcorn, etc., etc., okay. So we can find pie in many great spots and around the wasteland just for free. One such spot down here, Nuka World on Tour, which is a free fast travel once when you discover it, so let's pop over here. Now, there should be 3 carnival pies here. Now, if you ever come here and they're not here and you're on a public server, that means somebody already ate them before you, so you can server hop if you so wish. Maybe get on a server till you find one. But just an FYI there, that's what's going on. We're actually going to head up here. Let's turn our light on. Pretty dark today in the old wasteland. It'll be right here. Good old carnival pie. So we have these carnival pies here. Let's eat these bad boys up. Nice, just like that. 3 of them. Perfect. Let's go after some pumpkin pie here now. Now there should be a pumpkin pie right up here in the old pumpkin house. So let's pop up here. Now there's usually 2 of them. But lately we've only been finding 1. So we'll We've been eating one, but hopefully there'll be at least one up here. We can also find cake, pie, and candy up here in terms of candy. Right here at the front porch here. So we have cotton candy bites usually here. Sometimes there's something inside this little cauldron. Usually it's bubble gum. Not here today. Let's open up the door. Same thing, like getting around this plastic pumpkins. Usually there's like something in around it or bubble gum on the inside. We have our pumpkin pie right here. Nice. Nice. Oh, we have another pumpkin pie here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we actually have pumpkin pie recipe right here, so you can craft your own pumpkin pie if you so wish. And this recipe is always here, so you can go ahead and grab that if you so wish, or you can sell it, whatever you want to do. All right, great stuff. Now, another good thing that a lot of people ought to forget about is Perk bubblegum. So when you open up a Perk card pack, you will get Perk bubblegum. So there we go, Cola Perk bubblegum added. Just to kind of show you that. So a lot of people in the past have mentioned to me that they used to either drop the Perk bubblegum or sell it. And then they didn't realize that your Perk bubblegum, not only chew bubblegum, eat a cake, pie, or candy, but pre-war food. This Perk bubblegum can, do 2 or 3 daily, weekly challenges, and you might as well just hang on to it because it doesn't weigh anything. You know what I mean? So that's what I usually recommend to people. So let's grab our eat a Perk bubblegum here. I think it was just a cola Perk bubblegum. So we got 4 of them on us here. So just to show you the Perk bubblegum we get for free. There we go. Nice. Just like that. Now the bubblegum, here's the regular bubblegum that we would find in-game and around the wasteland. Alright, so let's, another pretty decent spot for candies down here in Flatwoods in the tavern. Usually there's a couple in around the kitchen or a couple that's on the pool table as soon as you enter the tavern. Let's go to our camp here, and I'll show you the camp resources that we have available to us in-game. So if they ever pop up for sale, because eat a cake, pie, or candy, the ones we get from these camp resources, they will also count as pre-war food. All right. Let's head inside here. So we all know about the popcorn machine. Popcorn machine is eat a cake, pie, or candy, or pre-war food. So this is the one, the Hollywood version. It does pop up for sale once in a while in the atomic shop, usually bundled with other things. But we have about 2 or 3 other variations of this, or just enough by now passively collect 12 popcorn while you play the game. I usually recommend to people, if I ever see it in the shop, just go ahead and buy it. It's just so worth it. It just saves you a whole whack of time. And popcorn does give you a little bit of bonus for AP as well. And here are the candy machines. Now we get these bad boys in Season 11 scoreboard when the Nuka World on Tour first came out. The red and the bluish purple candy machine. Now the red one will pop up in the atomic shop rotation once in a while. So again, the candy gives you a little bit of AP, pre-war food, eat a cake, pie, or candy, etc., etc. So FYI, there's some nice camp resources that we have available to us for that way as well. So let's go ahead. We're going to eat some popcorn here just to show you. As I would say, the popcorn machine is something that most people will have in their camps. We'll finish that off right there. There we go. Eat a cake, pie, or candy, 10 for 10, done. And again, if you have, either one, even just the popcorn machine in your camp, you don't even have to leave your camp. You can just do it that way. Oh, little guy, you want some attention, do you there, buddy? Huh? Want some attention? There you go. Oh, look how happy he is. That's great. Pets are great. Let's see what's next here. Oh my lord, are we done already? Nice. Nice. Alright, let's take a look at the weapon of the day. See how we're already in our camp here. 2-shot suppress automatic handmade. +1 projectiles, +25% damage. Projectiles explode for +20% of weapon damage. -25% action point cost. +20% armor penetration is 2-shot explosive bats optimized. Powerful automatic receiver, allied long barrel, standard stock, piercing magazine, reflex sight dot, suppressor. This awesome rusted paint, takes 44 × 2 damage, 5.56 ammo, and is fully automatic. Now, just like the fixer, This handmade, if you have enough mods unlocked, you can switch between fully automatic or single fire. That's one of the great things about having a handmade and a fixer in your arsenal. You can just so much you can do with them. You can do a couple different builds just with the same weapon. Alright, so it's just a commando build. Nothing real special. So under perception, we have Master Commando, Commando, Expert Commando, all maxed out. Tank Killer, Concentrated Fire, Bandolier, Fireproof, Suppressor, Tenderizer, Covert Operative, Evasive, White Knight, Adrenaline. These random luck cards, which randomly pops in when they're being activated. Legendary Perk cards. These cards here I've had for quite some time. I'm very happy with them. As you can see, they're all maxed out. Yeah, so there you guys go. And again, don't forget to use up those tickets, you know what I mean? So let's check to see our current season. So I have 135 tickets left, so, you know, if you're a person that made it to all the way to the last one here, you know, you can just utilize those tickets and just buy all items if you want. You know, you can buy a couple of repair kits. I recommend the perk coins, of course, so you can maximize, max out your legendary perk cards. But usually, whatever I have left, I usually just spend it on these items here myself. But just an FYI, make sure you use those tickets up. That way they just don't go to waste all your hard work. You know, doing daily, weekly challenges every day and getting that score. Yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, True Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Corne van Niekerk, Ben Durant, John TJ59, Picquerist. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.